I seen an article um, about this doctor trying to implant a uterus in a man, a transgender man. And it's like, somebody, all of us, all the women need to start speaking out about this, because it's like, it's getting to the point that, they're going to do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, the real women, as I am a real woman, the real women need to start speaking up and stop letting things just pass, and letting rules and things just go by without us saying anything. I know maritime law is, if you don't speak up and if you don't say anything, your answer is yes. And so I'm speaking up. It's just, it's getting so ridiculous to me. Like, don't get me wrong. You feel me? What you do with your life is what you do with your life. You can do what you want with your life. You can be who you want to be. If you want to be confused, this is your life. You do what you want to do. But now it's getting to the point that now men is trying to have babies in their own body, and they're not created. You're not created to have a child. We are the ones that bear children. You're not created to have a child. So why would you want to, do some Frankenstein experiment on yourself to even bear a child if you are a man? You are a natural born man, so be a man. I mean, I understand, you see what I'm saying? People go through things while they are young. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's men that's in our community that touch little boys, and boys grow up and become gay. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just not to bash anyone. You feel me? You just have to heal from that. But at the end of the day, if you are having Frankenstein surgery to have a child, it's a problem. And now they don't even, in the courthouse, they don't even like for women to call themselves women. Like, we now have to say that we are a child barrier, or the birther, and it's not right. Like, you cannot be good at being a woman as, my bad, you cannot be the best woman as I can be. I am a woman, and I am, you cannot be a better woman than me, as well as I can't be a better man. I can't do what a man can do, as well as a man can't do what a woman can do. You can imitate me. You can try to talk like me. You can try to do things that I can do, but at the end of the day, if you're not born a woman, you cannot be me. And it's getting to the point that it's gay men out here that will eventually start to beat up women, because even in the sports industry, the MMA fighting, now they put in transgender men, and the transgender men is going in beating the women's asses. And everyone know a man is naturally strong. So it's like, why are you trying to compete with a woman because you couldn't compete with a man? That's how I'm perceiving it. Since you could not compete with a man, you got your sex changed, and now you're trying to compete with a woman. And you know that a man is naturally strong. A man is naturally strong. So it's like, why? And for the men that's trying to get uterus, where in the fuck do you think these uteruses are coming from? Like, really think about it. Uterus, you can't just make a uterus in a lab. You can't just grow a uterus in a lab. It's millions of thousands of people. It's millions of people in America alone that is going missing. Women and children, but women, carbon people, women that look like me, going missing every day. For men to say, "Oh, I don't want no woman. I want to carry my own child," and that is delusion. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you say that I am a man, or if I look at myself in the mirror and I lie to myself and I say, "Oh, I am a man," and I have a sex change, I get a penis, and I tell myself I am a, you know, man, I'm lying to myself. And I'm not only just hurting myself, I am hurting my soul. Because deep down, I know I'm a woman. And it's like, it's delusion. You're living in Babylon. You're living in delusion. You can't even, and I don't know, I just had to come on here and speak on this topic because it's like, when I seen that, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Women, we gotta start speaking up. We gotta start coming out talking about this. Women, we need to get together, especially if you look like me. We need to get together and form a union, because the reason this is getting out of control, because we accepted it. We accepted the LGBT community. We did. And now they're taking it a step farther and saying, you know, they want to bear children. And that's our job. So what you think they go, if every man can bear a child, what are we going to be here for? Really think about that. And eventually, if you're not hip into the, you know, knowledge of color law or like different laws, eventually they're gonna be knocking on your door saying, oh, you need to, your body is up for donation. Because, you know, so many people on their license don't realize when you get a license, you are owned by the government. So if you put organ donor on your license, 9 times out of 10 on your license, they're gonna come to your door. They're gonna start to come to your door, or just, that's why so many people missing. And so they're gonna come to your door, knock on your door, and say, "Look, we need your uterus because this man over here, this man needs a uterus for his body so he can bear children." What you gonna do? Especially if you don't know law. If you do not know law and know about the birth certificate, the driver's license, they gon' start to come to your door, knocking on your door, because you are a slave in their system. And it's like, you know, if we do not start speaking up about this, if we keep quiet, they will do what they want to do to us. And I be damn. Ain't nobody, I be damn. You cannot take what I'm naturally born with. You will not take what I'm naturally born with. Seriously. But it's like, it's just crazy to me. It's just been on my mind, and I just had to like come out and say this and just let it be known. I really hope that people see this video and share it to get people aware, because it's so many women out here that is brainwashed, that just want to have fun, that just want to shake their asses, that just want to show their titties, that just want to do certain stuff to get attention. But at the same time, they do not realize that it's men out here that's trying to be them and trying to get rid of us. And that should be the main topic. That should be our topic and not know, oh, I want to show my ass to the world. We should be talking about, how we can get together and handle what the government, what these people with the negative energy is trying to do to us. Because at the end of the day, women birth nations. Women does, not men. We do. And if the women is not in control of what is going on, if women is not in control of, what to say or what to do, and they're able to just do what they want to do to us, it's gonna be a bad situation, because they already trying to make robots that can birth robots. So now they're trying to get men to birth, you know, human beings, which personally, I feel like it's not gonna work. They're gonna be birthing demons. They're gonna be birthing demonic entities from their body, because it's not natural. If you're not born with it, it's not natural. Simple. And I'm not against nobody. Like I said before, I'm not against nobody. I'm not against nobody. If you want to be gay, if you want to be a Christian, if you want to be a religious person, go ahead. Do what you want to do. You feel me? You can do what you want to do, especially on this planet. But at the end of the day, if it ain't truth, I'm not going to sit here and be quiet. I'm going to speak my truth. And eventually this will get out to the right people, the people that's seeking truth, the right people that wants to, elevate their mind and elevate their children's mind, and birth nations that are gods, birth children that are gods, not demonic children, because people don't realize that when you become pregnant, whatever spirit that is around you, or if you are engaging in demonic things, that will inhabit that baby's body. And so these men that want to have children, they're not going to be birthing gods. Only women can birth gods. I'm sorry to break it to you, but they will be birthing demonic forces from different people, or different dimensions, that's just waiting to come into this 3D plane. It's spirits. It's demonic spirits just waiting to come into this 3D plane, waiting to inhabit a body. And I feel like this is what they're pushing towards. This is what they want to do, is to do this, birth demonic entities to destroy Earth, or destroy Earth even more. You feel what I'm saying? It's just mind blowing to me. It's just mind blowing to me, seriously. And I just had to come out here and just speak my truth, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I want to say. I have my own opinion, and ain't nobody gonna come on here and tell me what and what not to say on my platform. I'm gonna say what I want to say, especially if it's dealing with me, myself, and I, and my nation, my tribe, my soul, my, like my people. Cause it ain't right. It ain't right. And it's like they are targeting little black boys the most. And I'm not saying they're not targeting little black girls, because they are, but they mainly are targeting little black boys, because we all know the youth is the future. When you birth a child, that's the future. You feel me? So if you have your kids always watching, different shows on TV. I know they have this show on TV that is gay black men fighting. Now imagine your kid watching that, and they think it's normal. Your kid is gonna watch that, and it's entertaining to them. Next thing you know, they gonna be in kindergarten fighting other little black boys, and it's like, you really, it's obvious. It's obvious that they're trying to brainwash our babies. They're trying to control our babies' minds. Babies will be the future. And if we don't buckle down and we don't try to correct and control what our children watch and even control what you consume, you will birth a next, baby that's just like the masses. Because mass majority of people is following the trends and is following this new world agenda. But if you have a voice and if you know who you are, you won't have to ever worry about this new world agenda that they're trying to put on us. Look at what's all going on. Do you not? It's all around you. People are so blinded from the fact because people are not sober in their mind. They smoke, they drink, they pop pills, they fuck all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're not having a clear vision. They don't have a clear vision. They're not clairvoyant. That's the word, clairvoyant, on what things is going on around them. And eventually those people will die. They will. It's true. The people that's not, trying to get right with themselves and heal and see what's going on, and they're blinded by everything, eating everything, not trying to get their health right. Eventually, these people will die. They will. But I just want to come on here and say that it was just on my mind. And I get on here and talk whatever's on my mind. I be having so many thoughts, y'all. Like, I have so many thoughts that go through my head, and I have to have some type of platform that I can come on here and just talk and just like, really get into it. You feel me? Like, I have to, cause it's just crazy.